Crafting Efficient Data Pipelines on AWS, an in-depth guide. This podcast is brought to you by Business Compass LLC. We are an Amazon Web Services advanced consulting partner. We build and migrate workloads to Amazon Cloud. Our website is businesscompassllc.com. Our phone number is 973-638-2228. Our email address is contact@businesscompassllc.us. In today's data-driven world, building efficient and scalable data pipelines is crucial for processing and analyzing large volumes of data. AWS provides powerful tools and services to help you design, implement, and manage robust data pipelines. This podcast will walk you through the essential components and best practices for building data pipelines on AWS, ensuring your data processing is efficient, secure, and scalable. Understanding data pipelines, the backbone of modern data processing. Data pipelines are the foundation of modern data processing workflows. They automate data flow from various sources to destinations, enabling organizations to transform, analyze, and gain insights from their data. A well-designed data pipeline ensures data is processed in a reliable, efficient, and timely manner. Critical components of AWS data pipelines, building blocks for success. When building data pipelines on AWS, several critical components come into play. Data sources are the starting points for your data pipeline, and they could include databases, APIs, event streams, or file storage. ETL tools, services like AWS Glue that handle extract, transform, load, ETL, processes, preparing data for analysis. Data destinations are where process data is stored, such as Amazon S3, Amazon Redshift, or Amazon RDS. Orchestration services, tools like AWS Step Functions and AWS Lambda that manage the flow and execution of tasks within the pipeline. Data sources, where your data begins. Your data pipeline begins with identifying the data sources. These sources range from traditional databases like MySQL and PostgreSQL to modern data lakes or real-time data streams like Amazon Kinesis. Understanding the nature and structure of your data sources is critical for designing the pipeline. AWS Glue, the ETL powerhouse. AWS Glue is a fully managed ETL service that simplifies the process of preparing your data for analysis. With AWS Glue, you can automate ETL workflows, define and manage ETL jobs that extract data from sources, transform it according to business logic, and load it into destinations. Catalog metadata, automatically discover and catalog your data, making it easy to search and query. Optimize performance. Leverage Glue's built-in optimizations to enhance the performance of your ETL processes. Data destinations, where your data lands. After processing, your data must be stored in a destination supporting your analytical needs. Common destinations on AWS include Amazon S3 is a versatile object storage service for data lakes, backups, and archiving. Amazon Redshift, a fully managed data warehouse service optimized for complex queries and large datasets. Amazon RDS, a managed relational database service for structured data. Example implementation, creating a data pipeline with AWS Glue and Terraform. Let's explore creating a data pipeline using AWS Glue and Terraform. Terraform lets you define your AWS infrastructure as code, making your pipeline easily repeatable and maintainable. Defining resources with Terraform. Start by defining your data sources, glue jobs, and destinations in Terraform. For example, you can create an Amazon S3 bucket for raw data storage, an AWS Glue job to transform the data, and an Amazon Redshift cluster for the final data warehouse. Orchestrating workflows and triggers. Orchestration is critical for ensuring that your data pipeline runs smoothly. Use AWS Glue triggers to automate job execution based on events or schedules. AWS Step Functions can also build complex workflows coordinating multiple Glue jobs and other AWS services. Going beyond the basics. Advanced considerations for data pipelines. To build a truly robust data pipeline, consider these advanced aspects. Monitoring and logging. Monitoring and logging are essential for ensuring your data pipeline operates correctly. AWS CloudWatch and AWS Glue job logs provide insights into the performance and health of your pipeline, allowing you to detect and resolve issues quickly. Error handling and resilience. Design your pipeline with resilience in mind. Implement error handling mechanisms to retry failed jobs and ensure data consistency. AWS Glue provides built-in error logging and retry policies to help manage errors gracefully. Security best practices. Security is paramount when dealing with sensitive data. Follow AWS best practices, such as encrypting data at rest and in transit, using IAM roles and policies for access control, and implementing VPC endpoints to restrict data movement. Scaling for growth. As your data grows, your pipeline must scale to handle increased volume and complexity. AWS services like Amazon S3, AWS Glue, and Amazon Redshift are designed to scale seamlessly, ensuring your pipeline can grow with your business. Exploring advanced orchestration. Advanced orchestration techniques can further enhance your data pipeline's capabilities. For example, using AWS step functions, you can build state machines that coordinate complex workflows involving multiple services and conditional logic. Designing your AWS data pipeline, a step-by-step approach. Defining requirements. Begin by gathering and defining the requirements for your data pipeline. Identify the data sources, transformation logic, destinations, compliance, and security needs. Creating a visual design. Create a visual design of your data pipeline, mapping the data flow from source to destination. Use tools like AWS architecture diagrams to help visualize the components and their interactions. Implementation and testing. Implement your data pipeline using AWS Glue, Terraform, and other AWS services. Test each component to ensure it functions as expected and validate the data flow end-to-end. Continuous monitoring and optimization. Once your data pipeline is live, continuously monitor its performance using CloudWatch and Glue job logs. Optimize the pipeline over time by refining ETL jobs, adjusting resource allocations, and scaling services as needed. Conclusion. Building robust data pipelines on AWS requires careful planning, implementation, and ongoing management. You can create efficient, scalable, and secure data pipelines that drive your business forward by leveraging AWS services like Glue, Redshift, and Terraform. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Please share this podcast, visit our website, and follow our social media links.